Hello everyone, I'm going to be fitting this passive subwoofer, passive radiator should I say, to my car's subwoofer to see if I can improve the sound. So I've got a frequency sweep playing on this phone through Bluetooth at the moment, and this is what it's recording. And that red line there is the peaks. So it's not sounding too bad. As you can see, audible wise, it's starting to pick up there at around just over 21 hertz. It's starting to pick up. Glare from my finger is making it go out of focus, but yeah, about 21 hertz. It's starting to get audible. It's quite a curve in a, yeah, I can't pinch that anymore. So it's quite a straight curve. Quite happy with that at the moment. But with this bad boy, I'm going to see if I can improve things. One thing I do want to talk about is I have a little concern. So this is 6 inches. Let me just go around here and show you where it's going to go. Oops. So here's the car subwoofer. As you can see, it's protected a bit down here, so there's lots of bounce travel, so it won't actually hit on anything. There's a good inch or so there of movement. This is going to sit on top, but my concern is, and I'm going to find out the hard way, yeah, so my concern is so this is a 12-inch subwoofer. This is a 6-inch, so it's exactly half size. So as this flexes in and out, it's going to push enough, twice the much air volume inside this sealed box here. So if this was to move out an inch, like 5 mil, this should then in turn travel 10 mil in theory. So I'm going to put that to the test, and what I don't want to do is end up breaking it. You can add weights to passive subwoofers, but this particular one doesn't give you any place to put it. Alright, so what I'm thinking is, instead of adding weights to reduce how much this moves in and out, I was thinking about maybe I can use a port, just drill an air hole in the side here, restrict the flow with some kind of something, so that any excess air that would either break this has somewhere to go, to avoid breakage. Anyway, I'm going to pause you there and I'm going to crack on, and I'll see you in a bit. So just thought I'd show you an interesting bit. So I've got the speaker out, main subwoofer. There's no wadding in there at all, as you can see, which is surprising. I'm just putting packing tape on top here, so that when I cut the hole, it doesn't rip the fabric too much. That's what I'm hoping for, so I'm going to be putting it that way and this way after. So thought I'd show you that bit. Fingers crossed. So the next thing to do is to choose your hacksaw blade wisely. So you want one that's, you don't want a wood one, because even though it is wood, it's going to do a real rough cut between each stroke, and likely to rip up the fabric. So as you can see, I don't know if you can see that, I've actually got a circle now. I cut out a template from the cardboard box, you know, measured that, made the template, marked around it. Now I'm just choosing my blade, and I'm going to go for one of these. So I'm probably going to try this one first. Looks, the teeth are quite close, and so shouldn't cause too much of a mess. So I'm going to drill a hole first and then go around it with that, and then of course hoover it out. But I'll start you again on the next bit. Okay, bye for now. So yeah, I had to go around it with a Sharpie in the end. Bio isn't enough. It just rubbed off the tape. So there's my first hole, drill hole. And now time to go around with the this fella. Right, okay. So there we go, that was quick. So one hole cut, fabric is perfect. That's what came out. Tape is in place, which is all good. Sawdust everywhere. Moment of truth. I would say that's pretty much spot on. Right, take the tape off, screw this down, and clear up. So there we go, that bit's done, the hard bit's done. Hole cut, fits in there nicely, ain't gonna go nowhere. Right, just gonna clean up now, and I'm gonna replace the put the big subwoofer back in. What I'm gonna do also while I'm there, give this a good old hoover, I'm gonna change these cables, because the supply cables are so much bigger and oxygen free. I expect these, what are these? Pro Series. Well, don't like them, so I'm going to change them while I'm here, and yeah, put some longer screws in, because the ones that came with it are pretty naff. Should I be worried about wadding? Don't know. Right, see you in a bit. So a few minutes have passed and I've forgotten to record, but there we are. Oops, let me move my finger out of the way. Okay, so finished product. Ta-da! So I've upgraded the internal cables inside, made new there. I just used basically an offcut from that. I had loads of that, you see, so I chopped it, put that in, and yeah, that's fitting quite squarely. The last thing I need to do, of course, this negates it. So I'm going to cut a hole here and use, where is it? I had a grill. I had a speaker grill a minute ago. What happened to it? Oh, there it is. So you see this, you see how you get, and I'll leave that as a see-through. So when you turn it, you can see more there, right, than you can there, right? That's because these things are angled and shaped. So what I'm going to do is have them shaped so that the sound is projected that way. That's my template that I'm going to cut, and this is going to sit right above, about there-ish, to project as much as possible. Right, I'll let you know how I get on. As always, a little bit of sellotape around there is going to stop the carpet from fraying too much. Right, now time to mark out my template, which has gone for a burn. Right, oh, there it is. Okay. Right, this is the last part of the video to see what difference it makes. Here we go with a sweep. Okay, and that looks like it was starting to get audible. In fact, just above 21 hertz. Probably I'd say it started to get audible about 22, maybe 23. Let's just try that again. See how there seems to be a little bit of a precursor. Right, and then now I'm going to play a little bit of royalty-free music, and we'll see the thing in action. Right, let's give it some volume. Vibrating. I'm going to go and crank it up. So the shakes of it vibrated the phone away. Well, hope you found this video useful, everyone, and yeah, I'm very happy. Okay, bye.